Something magical about a rainy day. The kind of day where everything slows down, and suddenly, a drama doesn't just entertain, it speaks to you. Maybe it's the quiet, maybe it's the thunder. But on days like this, you don't want noise. You want comfort. You want depth. You want something that feels like a warm hug and a soft ache at the same time. In this episode, we're counting down the top 10 K-dramas perfect for rainy days, from emotional slow burns to stories that make you cry, heal, and reflect. These aren't just fan favorites, they're soul favorites. Warning, comfort ahead. Also, possible tears. Let's get into it. We're starting with a slow burn gem that feels like a warm cup of tea for your soul. Because This Is My First Life tells the story of two emotionally guarded adults who enter a contract marriage, not for love, but for practicality. Yet as they navigate career stress, social pressure, and their own unhealed wounds, real connection starts to bloom. It's not flashy or fast-paced, but that's exactly its charm. This drama is introspective, intelligent, and quietly powerful, the kind you want to watch while wrapped in a blanket, listening to rain tap on your windows. If you've ever felt stuck or quietly aching for more, my liberation notes will hit home. Following three siblings trudging through daily life in a rural town, it captures the kind of emotional fatigue you don't always know how to name. There are no dramatic plot twists here, just gentle, poetic storytelling that speaks directly to the soul. Perfect for days when the world outside is slow and gray, it's a drama that meets you in stillness and leaves you feeling just a little more understood. Now, let's dive into something a little more stylized. It's Okay to Not Be Okay is a hauntingly beautiful blend of fairy tale aesthetics and raw, emotional storytelling. It follows a nurse with emotional wounds of his own and a children's author struggling with past trauma. The show tackles mental health, healing, and love with a depth that feels both fantastical and painfully real. Add in rich visuals, symbolic rainy moments, and you've got a drama that feels tailor-made for stormy evenings. Ever wanted to hit pause on your life and just breathe? That's exactly what the protagonist of Summer Strike does. She walks away from burnout and lands in a sleepy coastal town where time moves slower and silence becomes sacred. This drama doesn't rush, and that's the point. Watching it during a light rain feels like therapy, gentle, reflective, and restorative. It's not about what happens, it's about how it feels. Now for a dose of nostalgia and second chances. Our beloved Summer brings two ex-lovers back together for a documentary, and all the unresolved feelings they tried to forget come rushing back. There's bickering, miscommunication, quiet pining, and unexpected laughter. The cinematography is soft and romantic, like a memory you wish you could relive. On a rainy day, it feels like flipping through an old journal and realizing you still feel every word. Speaking of soft emotions, When the Weather is Fine is essentially a hug in drama form. A woman escapes city life and returns to her rural hometown, reconnecting with an old friend who now runs a bookshop. The story is filled with snowy scenery, handwritten letters, and long, healing silences. Watching it feels like being wrapped in a wool sweater with a novel in hand. If rain makes you want to retreat into something gentle and introspective, this is the one. For those moments when you want to remember what it felt like to dream big and fall hard, 2521 is a must-watch. Set during the IMF crisis in South Korea, it follows a passionate fencer and a down-on-his-luck reporter navigating ambition, love, and loss. It's youthful, hopeful, and heartbreaking in equal measure. Perfect for rainy days when you're in your feelings, reliving the chaos and beauty of first love. Now here's a classic comfort drama. Reply 1988 is less about plot and more about people, families, neighbors, friends. Set in a humble Seoul neighborhood during the late 80s, it's filled with slice-of-life warmth, nostalgic charm, and a lot of laughter through tears moments. It's the kind of drama that makes you feel like you grew up alongside the characters. If your rainy day needs warmth, this one's a full emotional meal. Ready for a cry? Moon Lovers serves up time travel, palace politics, and devastating love triangles. When a modern-day woman is transported to the Goryeo dynasty, she finds herself caught between ruthless power struggles and a romance with a brooding prince. It's dramatic, tragic, and unforgettable. Watching it while it rains outside somehow amplifies the emotional intensity. Tears might fall harder than the storm. And finally, Crash Landing on You. What more can be said about one of the most beloved K-dramas ever? A South Korean heiress crash lands, literally, into the life of a North Korean soldier, and what unfolds is a sweeping romance filled with tension, humor, and yearning. The stakes are high, the chemistry is electric, and every look between them says more than words. If there's a thunderstorm outside, this love story will give you goosebumps every time. Rainy days remind us to slow down, and so do these dramas. Whether you're curled up solo or watching with someone you love, these K-dramas offer more than just stories, they offer solace. What's your go-to rainy day K-drama? Let's build the coziest, softest comment section ever. If you felt seen, comforted, or just got a new drama to binge, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. More healing content is just a click away. Thanks for spending this quiet moment with me. This is Watchlist. See you in the next countdown.